How you feeling, Patrick?
Feeling great.
Feeling
I'm
better?
peeling like a son of a gun.
Yeah, it was a little sunny in Florida. It was
Looking
less,
a little more yourself, anyway.
Yeah, it was less cold. Does anybody want to explain what we mean by that first? Let's just get right out of the gate and discuss the interesting times. How about I start? I'll start it off, and you guys can piece it in. So it's the Sunday. It's the final couple hours of the Rolex. We've been out and about, been outdoors quite a bit. It's been sunny. Bradley and I and Eric Vukic from Pro Kart Concepts, he's been on the show a couple times. We all decide to, the three of us at least, want to go inside the track one more time, see the end of the race inside the track, and try to get down there at Victory Lane and things like that. You guys, not so much. Rob, Pat, Jason Bivens, a couple of our guys stayed on the outside of the track and went up to the higher sections of the grandstands where we typically start the race and watched the end up there. So we got a bit separated, let's say. Fast forward, we see the end. We're down at the Victory Circle. The LMP2 Proton competition rolls in. The WeatherTech Mercedes rolls in. Harder Racing rolls in. We're all ecstatic. We're taking photos and videos. And just as that's kind of getting going, I get a message in our group text from Rob. And I think you said something, Rob, to the effect of Patrick's having a medical emergency or something like that, or medical issues.
I said medical situation.
Situation.
Not an emergency. It was.
I don't know exactly. In my mind at the time, I saw emergency. I don't know what situation even means. I really don't. So I'm thinking, this is what I'm picturing as I'm down there on Victory Circle at Daytona. Rob is up in the grandstands or out in the parking lot outside of the grandstands, pumping away CPR on Patrick. Like he's texting us with one hand, pumping CPR with the other hand. That's what I see. I think
was actually
Patrick,
giving me mouth to mouth.
Something to that effect. I picture. I picture EMS is on the way to pick up Patrick. He's going to the hospital, and things are taking a turn for the worse. So I assume the worst. Let's just say that. I assume the very worst. So Patrick, Rob, in fact, what was going on with you, Patrick? That led to this situation.
Just let me jump in. I just have to.
Okay.
Because the day before, I thought Pat's face looked a little swole.
Yeah.
Just a little puffy, I guess we'll say. It's just like, he looks a little puffy.
Yeah.
It was almost imperceptible.
Yeah.
And then at the track, he's been wearing sunglasses all day. And why you wouldn't say anything, I have no idea. But we're just sitting there, and he's like, well, actually, I'm kind of having an issue here, and it's starting to concern me. I'm thinking like you're going to shit your pants or something, or like, have you already?
I wish I did.
Maybe he already shit his pants. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I say, what's going on, Pat? And he just takes the sunglasses off. And it's just like,
holy shit.
Like, his eyes were like completely like swollen over.
They were quite
Mike Tyson.
swollen.
Me and Mike Tyson just got done with 12 rounds, and he beat the shit out of me.
I don't know if anyone here ever played Diddy Kong Racing. He looked like Whizpig.
Wow, that was rough, man. Whew.
So our conclusion, the message that me and Bradley are getting messages inside the track. We have to catch a tram to get outside. And we're like, what the hell is going on? We get a picture of Patrick's face from Rob. He takes a picture, medical picture.
That was from Pat.
Oh,
that was
okay.
from Pat.
Okay, yeah, okay. We get a picture, and your eyes are pretty swollen, your forehead's swollen. And Bradley had that happen this past summer from being in the sun quite a bit. And he ended up, his forehead, you get that kind of strong brow, that really thick forehead. You look like a caveman or an Australopithecus. And that's what Patrick was kind of starting to look like a little bit, like the missing link of the evolutionary chain. And so we found him. We did find that. Bradley had
How can you miss me? How could you miss me?
Yours was worse. Bradley had that over the summer. He put his VR headset on because he couldn't stop himself from racing for some reason. And when he took his headset off, whatever was in his head, his water-filled head.
Water and pus.
Yeah, don't say that word. his fluid-filled head, it messed with the VR headset. So, Patrick, basically, your head was filled with water at the Daytona 24 on the final day.
Imagine his forehead was like a bag of mushroom soup, and then he just kind of like pushed it all down to one side.
And it hit his eyes. So, long
Did
story
it
short,
ever.
yeah. I mean, I'm thinking CPR is being done. I get these messages, but yet I'm down at the victory circle. So Rob sends this message. I get it. Bradley and me are like, we need to be concerned about this, but I still haven't taken enough pictures and video of the heart of racing Aston Martin yet. So grabbed a couple of good clips and snaps of the Aston and the WeatherTech Mercedes, and then we made our way out of the track to check on Patrick. So Patrick, you come about third in the priority list of Victory Circle at Daytona. But
look at the picture he just sent us.
I just sent the picture
chat.
to our chat again. So if you want to
He
show
looks
anybody or post it online, but
yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
like.
I'm gonna put it on the video portion of this show on YouTube into the Apex.
He looks like my uncle, who I'm sorry, he died of his diabetes, who just pretty much wouldn't admit that he had diabetes.
Well, I had too much of the sugars.
Someone who's just sitting there pounding sugar, be like, I'm not diabetic.
I'm pouring the sugar down my throat.
Like, we have to take your foot. We're like, can we replace it with a wheel?
That's an angry looking Patrick right there.
Well, I mean, if that was you and you couldn't see out of your freaking right eye and your left eye's not doing much better.
So you couldn't see out of your eye.
My right eye, no,
Gotcha.
not at when I took that picture. No, it was pretty much
That's
a
what
little bit of light.
Like, he waited till the race was over to mention that he was progressively losing his eyesight.
Well, I didn't notice
What a
it
good
really
fucking
until
friend, though. Like, can I just say that?
What a champ!
I didn't really notice it until maybe the last hour, half hour of the race, and then I'm like, I'm like, my sunglasses are getting fucking tight. Why is that? I'm like, Jesus Christ, am I that big of a fat fuck? Like, what the hell? And I'm like, there's something going on, and I'm like, I made sure I was wearing a hat. I'm like, the hat's getting fucking tight. I have to loosen up the hat, and the hat's at the last of the freaking
The last hole.
The last of the factory-made notches?
Yes.
And I'm like, great. What am I have to get? Extra large hat because of fucking large hedulism? I mean, come on.
Holy fuck, that's funny.
In fact, your head was filled with water. You were a waterhead. But of course, so what did we do? We got out there. We saw Patrick. He was sitting in the rental Kia, and I took over driving duties. Patrick completed his stint. Patrick was relieved of his stints of driving, both around Daytona Beach and to Orlando, where we headed after that. Went to a Target, got him some ibuprofen and Benadryl. He pounded that. Didn't really get any better.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, did absolutely nothing. Went to a hotel in Orlando. Went to Twin Peaks in Orlando.
Twice.
You know what? I'm blaming this whole thing on?
Yeah.
Cheap fucking gas station fucking beef jerky.
Wait.
No, I'm not blaming the beef jerky, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blame the beef jerky. I'm going to blame it on
Sodium and sun.
Well, no, I don't know.
Patrick, you mean Patrick's healthy diet? Patrick's healthy diet?
Oh, my diet's absolute dog shit, but I actually think I ate a little better on this trip. But
Are you? Oh, really? Congratulations,
French
Patrick.
toast for dinner.
I wasn't drinking Mountain Dew all fucking
shut up,
weekend
Patrick.
as much.
Patrick, you
But
had French toast for dinner, so no, you're wrong.
You had fucking meatloaf.
I meatloaf is a dinner object.
True.
Yeah, meatloaf.
Yeah, but you never had fucking breakfast for dinner.
I love breakfast.
You never slummed to that level of white
Oh
trash.
no.
Like
I love it. I love French toast. So let's hit some highlights as we're teasing them a bit.
This is Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network.